Sarah's Renab Giat and the Corinto family were enemies in the past, but now Sarah's want to change that when Sarah's tells everyone that Sarah's has counted and has become a good person. Even after going through the last life and death experience, Sarah's may want to help Sarah's own nemesis solve the problem. Of course, Sarah's could offer to pay a $5 million fine to Cully Spencer and do it as a thank you to Jurkin and erase the trust between Sarah's and the Corinto family. Fans know Drew saved Sarah's life after Sarah's had a heart attack in Bentonville. Of course, if it's a Sarah's of the past, the return would never happen. But the present, Sarah said that he has changed. Sarah's wants to repay Drew for saving Sarah's life in a moment of death by helping Drew's girlfriend, Collie. Sarah's is in Bentonville, but everything that happened in town is known to Sarah's. Of course, Sarah's didn't review how Sarah's got that information. Sarah has money, even a lot of money, even though Sarah's doesn't work because of the nefarious money that Sarah's earned before being arrested. Even that money is enough for Sarah's to live out the rest of his life. Of course, $5 million is nothing for Sarah's, but it is a lifeline for Collie at the moment. Sarah's offered to transfer all of Sarah's money to Martin Gray. Sarah's aim was to get Martin to open a training program for the other prisoners in Bentonville before they were released. Sarah's doesn't want to see them return to Bentonville after being freed. And more importantly, Sarah's wants to orient them to a new job after reintegration into the community. Martin may agree to that offer and appreciate Sarah's change. But Sarah's also wants Martin to set aside $5 million to give Collie a fine. Martin will want to know if Sarah's consulted with Drew before making that decision. Sarah's argued that it's possible that Drew won't agree, but Sarah's will try to convince. Martin was also concerned that Collie might not have received this money from past enemy. But Sarah's prepared a handwritten letter and gave it to Martin for Martin to pass it on to Collie with the money. Sarah's is confident that Collie will receive the money after reading that letter. Perhaps the content in the letter will talk about Sarah's repaying Drew. At the same time, Sarah's also updated his hope that Collie will erase Bassfield. But if Collie does not agree, that money Sarah's will consider as Collie borrow from Sarah's to pay a fine. That means Sarah's can temporarily borrow that money to solve the current problem. Of course, Sarah's will lend it to Collie indefinitely until Collie gets the money back and pays Sarah's. Sarah's has no intention of reclaiming that money. If in the future Collie pays that money to Sarah's, Sarah's also has other purposes. Sarah could put that money up for Martin to use on a training program for other inmates in Bentonville. In the end, Sarah's upcoming deeds are all good deeds. However, only Sarah knows how much Sarah's self has changed, meaning that Sarah's may have truly become a good person, or maybe Sarah's is pretending to distract everyone's attention to carry out some dangerous plan in the future. Because if indeed the other prisoners in Bentonville are indebted to Sarah's, then they might as well become Sarah's minions if Sarah's remained a villain.